Hi, everybody. Welcome back to Noon with Nathalie. Yes, I always say it that I'm super excited to have my guests, but I am. And today I have the beautiful Megan Kirby with me. Megan is a mom of two. She has a daughter and a son with special needs. Before she, took the plunge and getting her own business off the ground, she was a phys ed teacher. She's a mompreneur, and now she is a top leader in the company that she works with. She's been with Younique for 4 years, and it is a pure love for her. It's her first time in sales and network marketing. She started off part-time for 3 years, but now is really taking it on, being able to take care of her son with complex medical needs, and she's doing it full-time, working the business when it suits her and her family.
Yes.
She has an international team of women in 6 countries. And she loves seeing the women living the mission of uplifting, empowering, and validating other women and men all over the world. She is blessed to be part of it and help women literally change lives. I think the most exciting thing is that in August, she's going to the Younique's annual convention in San Antonio, where all the Black status presenters are recognized in the closing ceremonies for their accomplishments. I'm only assuming that you're a Black status member, Megan. She is super nervous and excited for the moment because she'll be in front of 10,000 people. So have you picked the dress yet?
I have picked a dress, actually. Yes, I did. I finally
picked it. I can't wait to see what you chose. I had a preference. I didn't vote, but I liked the white top, black bottom. That was my favorite one. So I look forward to see what you are going to look like. So you have an awesome story, and I told you from the beginning when I thought about Noon with Nathalie that you were part of the inspiration simply because you are online regularly. And as a speaking coach, I encourage my clients to get online, to talk about what they do, who they are, and you're doing that. So how did you get started in this whole direct sales world?
Well, as you said, I was a elementary phys ed teacher by trade. So every day in the gym really didn't require me to wear a lot of makeup. So that really wasn't me either. So to see me today in this line of work, in sales, I had never been in sales ever before. Babysitter to lifeguard to teacher. Okay. That was pretty much my career. Like you said, I do have a son with special needs, and first few years of his life were quite difficult, and he needed me 24 hours a day. And it came to a point where I had to decide whether I was to return to my teaching position or to be at home with him. And we know where I needed to be. I needed to be at home with him.
Yeah.
And so the decision to go to one salary was difficult as well. And I know there's plenty of moms and families out there that have to make these decisions. And this sort of popped up. Mascara is something that I always wore. I love long lashes. It was a thing. And this was sort of their flagship product. And I saw a little post about it, and it really piqued my curiosity. I was like, hey, I can work from my phone because we are, like you said, we're a 5-year company, and we are social media based. So literally I work from my mobile anywhere I want. And when I was working part-time, like you said, the first few years, I was bedside at the hospital quite often. We had over 15 appointments a month. And so running to and from, being present for him, being present for my daughter and my family, my husband, this sort of just was like, hey, I can
that one little thing. Yeah.
Right. I can fit this into 15-minute intervals or wherever I can during my day, and let's just see. And so I took the plunge, and honest to goodness, it has been one of the best decisions I ever made. So
I think I mentioned in your bio a bit of the mission, but can you remind everybody who's listening the mission of Younique, so that somebody who's thinking of potentially making a shift in a career or thinking about finding a part-time job, what is it that aligns you with Younique?
Well, so the company is naturally based cosmetics and skincare. But the reason the company was started was to actually fund a retreat for women who were childhood victims of sexual abuse. Okay. So that's called the Haven Retreat, and it's funded by the Younique Foundation. And a percentage of all sales of any of the cosmetics that anybody purchases goes to this retreat. And
oh wow, okay.
It actually allows over 100 women to visit this retreat every month, and it is free. You literally, and you do not have to be part of our company. It is to help women heal, anybody who has been a victim of childhood sexual abuse. Now, with that said, they started this company and it grew exponentially. It grew much faster than they expected. It really took off. But it's all about uplifting, empowering, and validating women and saying, hey girl, you're enough. And I think one of the biggest things as moms and as a stay-at-home mom, and I was very much consumed by, I had sort of lost my purpose, and not that my purpose wasn't being there for my son, but I was consumed by hospital appointments and checkups and medical and everything. And I had lost a little bit of part of me. And the company, when I started, it was, I see you, I see what you do every day, and girl, I'm here with you. And just know that you're great. You're doing everything you can. Give yourself some grace and know that you are doing a great job, because we don't often hear that. The company is very, very good. And the team, the women I work with, the women and men actually we have on our team, are so good about acknowledging the work you put in and people's efforts and people's achievements and stuff. And I think that's really important.
And they've fast-tracked, if I'm not mistaken. They're not a very old company.
No, they are a 5-year-old company, and they're actually growing at a rate of a 12-year company. Yeah, okay. We are the fastest growing cosmetic company online.
So you said in the bio that you're working with women and men over 6 countries. So what are the couple of the countries that have gone on board?
So we have actually launched in 12 countries around the world. We are US and Canada. Mm-hmm. We are in Mexico, Australia, New Zealand, Hong Kong. Mm-hmm. We are in the UK and Ireland, France, Spain, Germany, Italy. And we are currently going to be launching in Portugal, which is so darn exciting. That's right. For that launch.
I remember seeing that. Yes, absolutely.
So we are all over the place.
So if somebody, is watching this and they're thinking, I love mascara, I'm a big fan of skincare, how do they get started? What is maybe one of the, is it a big investment? Can they call you? What can they do to maybe kind of find out more?
Well, they can find a presenter that's close to them, but they can absolutely contact myself or someone they know within the business. But I think this is something that actually really caught my eye, because when going down to one salary, budgets were tight. And in Canada, the investment is $119, and actually currently it is only $89 to start.
That's right. Yes, you guys have a promo going right now.
We have a massive promo right now. So the investment for me, I was crunching numbers. My husband was looking at, the history of cosmetics and just looking at the business side of things. And he said, Megan, this investment, if we just save and we, avoid our date night this month and pour into this, he's like, this is a win-win situation.
Awesome.
In the States, it is $99, and there are no strings attached. We have all the training that you need. We give you the one-on-one support. In my team training page, the women are amazing. There's always someone there to support you. So that's something that also people are like, well, I don't know how to put on makeup. Girl, we've got you.
We all start somewhere, right?
That is right. Look. Phys ed PE teacher, right?
There you go. Well, when I started my company a few years ago, I worked with some unique presenters and doing, how to talk about yourself, how to talk about the business, because talking about an opportunity is not always easy for somebody. And as a speaking coach, my goal is always to give my clients that confidence to feel good about talking, either whether it be on the camera or just a face-to-face, because my motto is every opportunity is a speaking opportunity. How are you going to get your 2 cents in to talk about who you are and what you do? And I've seen you grow and journey online, with your videos and chatting everybody up. And I think it's fantastic. And it takes a lot of courage, and there's by no means is it easy. And that's sort of what I wanted to create here, was just having a conversation about what you do and why you do it. So I know I do what I do because I want to empower people to talk about who they are, what do they do, why do they do it. And we're going to have more people on over the next few weeks that are sharing different experiences. But you've sort of touched on why you do it, but is there something kind of a little bit bigger than that why you've chosen this route?
Yeah, absolutely. So I just want to say I did go to some of those presentations you did back in the day.
Oh my God, yeah, that's right.
I was in the audience for those, and those were fantastic. And we left those presentations with the confidence like, hey, she can do it, I can do it, And I think that was a huge takeaway, because you're putting yourself out there. But I think this business has given me the opportunity for a few things. And I think this leads into my why, because I did start to be at home with my kids, and the financial thing, to have some financial income and contribute to the household income without having to get a sitter and leave the home to do my work.
Yes, absolutely.
On the couch when my kids were sleeping, right? And so, but putting yourself out there is being very vulnerable, but that was a big, big healing part for me. I think I was able to share daily struggles, daily things I was going through, my son's journey. And it was being very vulnerable. And people always ask, why are you sharing this? I said, you know what? Because there's someone else out there like me. And
absolutely,
that's, I think, what I want to do. I want to show others that, you know what? I did this, like, from no sales background, from no makeup background, literally from my couch on my phone, or in the hospital from my phone. If I can do it, you can do it. And I want to empower other women to take some time for themselves, because as moms, we don't often do that.
Yeah.
And show them that they can live their dreams. They can absolutely do this as well. So I want to empower other women to do that. Yeah.
Yeah. I love that. And I think that at the end of the day, I'm pretty sure a lot of us, that's all we want. We want good for everybody, and we want to share in what we love. And I think you do that, with great example, great role model for it. So congratulations on your success. I look forward to seeing the Facebook Live of you walking across the stage. Do your best. Do your best Vanna White. Do your best Vanna White for us. There you go. But again, everybody, Megan Kirby with Younique Cosmetics and Skincare. If you want to get in touch with her contact info will be at the bottom of the post once we post the recording. Thank you so much for being with me today. I feel blessed that you accepted, and I look forward to seeing you walk that stage. It's a great moment. So bask in that.
No, Nathalie, I can't thank you enough. I actually have goosebumps. This was a pleasure. I was so shocked that you asked me to do this, but so pleased, and just want to say thank you for this opportunity. I really do.
You're welcome.
I love working with you.
So again, everybody, Noon with Nathalie, Megan Kirby today. We are going to wrap it up. Stay tuned. We have more guests in the coming weeks who are going to be sharing their stories, their passions, and how they can help you in your business. So whatever you choose to do today, have a great day. Bye for now.
Bye.